Hi! So today we got another little match ramble, and again another New Japan match. So I'm going to try and steer away from New Japan, but it's such a big catalogue of just phenomenal matches that we can't ignore it. And we're going to go from what I've heard and assumed is a big match in terms of the career of the main guy we're going to be talking about today, but also a match that just intrigues me. We'll be talking about Jon Moxley versus Tomohiro Ishii in the G1 Climax 29, which was 2019. Now, this match is, I think it was the second time Ishii and Moxley faced each other, and don't get me wrong, they face each other quite often on AEW TV now, so it's not like a novelty as much as it was. But this match is, undeniably their best match from what I've been told. And going into it, I had a high expectation, and it delivered in that sense. The match is only about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but it's still great. It starts off, like the entire match basically is encapsulated by Ishii just absorbs everything Moxley throws at him. And then it's just forcing Moxley to basically push, and I love that. Apparently, this was the time just after Moxley left WWE, so it's still his first run on New Japan. He was the US champ for New Japan at the time. So it was a big deal, and I feel like this is the match, from what I've seen, is what really cemented Moxley's new life as post-WWE after Ambrose. And the match is just a war, and I love it. It's not as brutal as Okada versus Shibata for me. It's not as brutal as like a Sabu versus Terry Funk type of match. It's not. But it's got this just pure New Japan athleticism that you can't really ignore. It's just so... It's a very, very encapsulating match where some things happen and it's just hard hitting, but not in the sense of like a Kobashi versus Joe, for instance. It's its own type, and I love that. So the main thing is obviously Moxley at the start. So even when Ishii makes his entrance, Moxley he just runs in and starts going head to head with Moxley. So that just sums up them straight away. But obviously Moxley's the much younger guy. So Moxley does unload a lot onto Ishii very early on in the crowd. The crowd love him. Moxley gives Red Shoes a hug while he's in the crowd. But then it just, the constant, he does the Ishii combo where he punches, slap, punch and slap, stuff like that. And I love that. Moxley's not really a heel here. He's just kind of just doing his own type of thing. But what I love about it is it does that, not generic, but that usual Ishii spot where he's getting beat and then one smack or one hit will hit him and he'll just instantly go, what? And then you just don't get any sell. And I love that Ishii moment. The crowd are phenomenal. This is in Krakuken Hall, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Great venue. And it just becomes, after that point, after Ishii does that spot where he's up and down, he looks up and they basically go head to head, it just becomes flat out crazy in the best way. I mean, they start using the chairs as a wall, but each smack breaks the chair. It's phenomenal. I love that part. Ishii does a fucking splash onto Moxley on a table. Jesus, I've never seen Ishii in my life do a splash. And even the guy, I forget the guy's name who commentates for New Japan, and he goes, "Oh my god!" Holy shit! He's fucking losing it for Ishii doing a splash, and I don't know why that tickles me. They start doing headbutts, not Shibata-esque, but start doing headbutts that look brutal. The lariats, I mean, Jesus. Moxley's lariats are good, but Ishii's short arm lariats in this match are incredible. So good. Moxley gets a few cutters in there. He obviously does hit the Death Riser, but Ishii's just... The kickouts from Ishii are perfect. What I love about it is Ishii goes for a sliding lariat, and Moxley catches it straight away and puts it in the pin, desperate to get the win. And Ishii kicks out, and then Moxley does it again, and Ishii catches him, but doesn't go for the pin, just catches him and goes for the submission. Oh, it's phenomenal. It's just they really show, but it's not really a heel type of match. I don't think there is a heel in it. It's very much two guys. Ishii's putting Moxley to the test in terms of overall. You'll have to go through a brick wall, aka the Stone Pitbull, to go through me. And Moxley has to up the level. And the build in the match, the momentum, the crowd, you can feel it, you can sense it just from the crowd alone. And the intensity of the match just rises. It's such a natural rise. It's great. Honestly, I love, that's my favourite aspect of this match, is the rise and just the constant build and just, how it sucks you in more and more. It's a great work around that. I won't get the credit for that because it is so hard hitting, but that's something I think is just ingenious. I love it. Again, it seems to be a match where people wear finally convinced of, oh god, Moxley's like a different human now since leaving WWE, which is great because he shows out, and obviously I haven't got that perspective, but it's phenomenal. It's a great match. It's not as good. It's not like an all-timer classic like we've covered before with, you know, the Kobashi Joe, Shibata versus Okada, stuff like this. We have, you know, it's not that level, but it's still pretty damn good. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't one of Moxley's better singles matches. Not his best, because this is what's crazy about it. You can feel the impact of this match has on Moxley's career going forward. And I love that. I think that's a great... Obviously, Ishii is a big influence on Moxley in terms of how he conducts a match. And you can tell. But it feels a very pivotal match for Moxley's career. And even he cuts a promo after the match that you know, kind of explains, you know, he's grateful for New Japan, saying no one will stop him. And I love that. But I'm an Ishii fan, and I like... Obviously, I'm a Moxley fan more. But I'm trying to get more into Ishii. Bro, he's fucking great. Like... Ishii, for me, I've never seen him move this agile, and bear in mind, I've not watched a young Ishii yet, he's still quite old here, but he looks so up for it, and it looks like this match is something that, like, kind of took him by surprise, how much he wanted to get out of it too, and obviously, yeah, he does a lot for Moxley here, but as a match, I think it's great, I really do. I think both wrestlers just hit it out the park, do exactly what they need to do, such an effective way. There's a point where Moxley's going to hit him, like, with him, I think it's just the chops or whatever, and Ishii spits at him, because he keeps doing it. Yeah, it's like the chops or the punches, and he, like, Ishii's going more, and then, like, you know, he spits at him, inciting him to do more, and then Moxley stops, because Moxley's obviously more tired than Ishii, because he unloaded a lot earlier. And then Ishii goes, and hits once, and you can just see the spit flying out. Oh, my... the way it's sold is incredible. I love it so much how that was sold. The finish is great. The finish, Moxley does get the win. I think it's via a Death Rider. Because there's that much shit going on in the match. Sometimes you're like, oh god, was the finish a Death Rider or not? Moxley does get the win and then cuts the promo. I don't really want to go into the promo because it's basically just Moxley thanking New Japan and the fans. That's why I don't believe he's a heel in this match. And he claims he's going to win the G1. And that's it. But the match is just... It's phenomenal. There's so many fun spots. Again, the chair spot, the table spot, the headbutt spots, the chopping spots. Everything they do is memorable in the sense of... like, I might have been spoiled watching like Okada versus Shibata and Joe versus Kobashi, two main matches I've talked about recently. Before this is really fucking good though. And like, as a match, I'm spoiled with good wrestling, I think, quite very often. AEW's on a run of a lifetime. Going back watching some pure New Japan hitters. This belongs in that category, 100%. And just, it's a great version of Moxley where he's not the John Moxley we've got now, but he's still like, you can see it. You can see the seeds are planted in his brain, and it's throughout the match. It feels like this is the coming out party for Moxley in terms of this is where he starts transforming into the guy we got now, and I love that. It's a great match. It's a great showcase of Moxley, but Ishii deserves the credit too because he is so damn good in this match. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Ishii and Moxley's match at the G1 Climax in 2019. If you've seen it, let me know. And if you all have suggestions for some wrestling matches for me to watch, by all means, let me know in the comments below, because I'm looking forward to watching more matches. And you guys, obviously, if you know more wrestling than me or want me to check out a specific match from any promotion, let me know and I'll do my best.